morning. It is Monday morning, and at the time I'm filming this, it is currently January. Yay! And it's a new year. I'm going to be doing a little bit. Yeah, probably by the time you see this, you'll notice you'll have already seen that I'm far behind. I'm trying to get caught up on video editing, but I'm also only allowing myself to video edit on weekends because I have a bunch of stuff that's happening during the week, especially now with the new format change that will have already happened by the time you see this video. But I will be trying to be putting out the most recent video in addition to the pasto videos. They'll still be having the date on them so that everyone can tell when they were. But I just want to get caught up on that and then start fresh. In order for me to start fresh, I am just going to be releasing these as quickly as I can. Yeah, on a brighter note, I had a lot of time off because I took time off while I was traveling, and then I was doing shorter videos as well when I got back. So combined with that and Christmas, I took time off around Christmas time and New Year's. So there's lots of time off. And yeah. So this is kind of my state of the video for now. Yeah, I'm getting things ready. This month is going to be me setting everything up for what's going to happen for the rest of the year. Also, my partner is going to school right now, so that's going to change a bunch of my scheduling as well. I won't be doing I'll be doing I'll be missing some weeks where I won't be being able to record first thing in the morning like I usually do, so you'll miss out on my bedhead until he's out of school. And I'll try and get evening, but because of the nature of what I'm going to be doing, my goal right now is to do reading aloud again. So that's a whole entire thing that's happening. We'll see. At any rate, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for right now. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you everybody who has watched through my crazy, well, not even crazy, just maybe even boring, I guess, rants. This is just me documenting myself anyway, so really, if you want to watch it, that's great. I really appreciate it, but I understand that it's not for everybody, and I've got so many different things going on that it's really just a whole entire, who knows, it's such a mixed bag because I'm doing so many different things, and you may be interested in one thing but you may not be interested in another thing. But this is me documenting all my processes that I'm doing right now, so it's a documentation thing, so it's going to be what it's going to be. Sometimes it's really exciting and there'll be lots of good information, and sometimes it's just going to be me talking. And that's just the way of things. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say for now. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Welcome back. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and I'm back with another little tidbit. Like I said, I am gonna be only being able to record in the morning for the foreseeable future, probably for the next month. But I will be doing streaming daily, so you can probably catch past broadcasts. They'll be on YouTube here, and they'll also be on Twitch. Just because I'm reading aloud again, And the reason why I'm reading aloud again is so that I can try and actually get this book finally edited. Like, well, basically, not even just editing, it has to do some rewrites. I have to add in some scenes and stuff like that. So I'll be reading the story aloud in order to get an idea of the story again and kind of immerse myself in the story, because I find that it helps. Plus, it also, one of the things that I really love is storytelling, like the actual act of telling the story. I love listening to stories, and I just do love telling people stories. So, it all the way around, this simple part, and it's the biggest piece, which is why eventually someday, there will be audiobooks, but I want to make sure they're done correctly. They cost quite a bit of money to do. I have pie in the sky hopes for them that I don't really feel like changing because. So, this morning what I'm going to work on, I have a little over an hour. I should work on reviewing my three things I needed to work on this week, which I think this morning is going to be website audits, because I'm having problems with some of my websites going down. So I have to figure out why they're going down so that I can actually, so I can figure out what I need to fix. So that'll probably be contacting my web host and stuff like that to figure out what's going on. Yay! At any rate, I don't really have, it's starting to get back into the grind again, so that's kind of what it is. I'm going to readdress why I do these vlogs. The vlogs here are so that I can kind of think out my process and kind of it's for me to like look back on my progress, to look at what I was doing at certain times, that sort of thing. So it's kind of like literally a vlog where I'm just logging what I'm doing as I work in my studio, creating multitudes of things. Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to let you go for now. If I have anything interesting to record, I will do so. And I am going to start, as you could see before, I'm starting to do some process videos of me sketching, and I will probably I'm going to do more of those. I'm just not sure when those are going to happen. But I need to do more of them because I need to start doing my daily sketching again, which I'd like to have a little tidbit of that. Anyway, that's enough of me babbling. I will talk to you later. Okay, good morning. It is Wednesday morning, and I've already had some breakfast, and I have started working on some website fixing. So it begins. I've just been having some problems with my sites going down, so I need to fix some really highly technical stuff. I won't get into it, just needless to say, really complicated stuff that I'm going to be working with. Hopefully getting a professional to help me out with this, because it's long and involved and it's not obvious. Anyway, which is the excitement, but this is what happens when you're doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's not all, I get to draw, I get to write, yay. I'm working, I got some streaming done last night. I forgot how time consuming the stream is. But I was also talking about my feelings on the matter too, because the book that I'm editing right now, editing and restructuring, it really, 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 really gets under my skin. Possibly because the same reason I would for anybody else. I also, it's a story written from a very male perspective, and back in the day, he was very traditional in some ways, and this is one of them. And so now I'm going to be striving to provide agency for people who need to have it in the story. And all it is just adding more to the story to round out characters, make them more human and less cookie cutter cutouts, which is really bothering me a lot. And I just keep on getting frustrated because I remember having fights with my dad about the roles of women, and now it's coming here into the vlog, and I'm sorry guys, but I'm probably gonna be ranting about this until I get this book done. And even then, I don't think that, like, by the time I'm done the book, it's not like it's gonna be overrun by everybody. It's just, I'll be happy if I just can portray people in more of a three-dimensional way. That's all I'm gonna ask for at this point. And anyway, just trying to think. No, and that's pretty much like the way things have been. I didn't get any editing done after I was done the stream because it was so late because of reasons, like a bunch of personal reasons. So I didn't get started until really late. Plus so I feel like yesterday wasn't really a waste. It was just, I know that it helped me process where I'm at with the story to some extent, but I feel like I'm still gonna have to read everything over anyway as I go through everything, because I have a lot of plates spinning. I also am realizing that I have to get I have to get some sewing done so that I can sew up some prototypes that I'm going to be taking to markets with me that I still have to apply to. And when I apply to them, I need to have pictures of them on a portfolio site. I'll just set up like a private page for them to enter into. Yeah, like it'll be like a hidden page that only they'll have access to, so it won't really matter. Yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. No, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get some drawing done this morning though, because I'm really feeling the not having drawn yesterday, and that bothers me a lot. And I didn't draw anything the day before, so now it's time to get some artwork done. Not finished work, just my minor. Like, even just like a little bit would be great. So yeah, cheers. I'll talk to you all in a little bit. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. Wow, I can't believe it's Thursday already. Yeah, welcome back to the vlog, which is I'm going to be putting it out sooner than everything else I'm trying to catch up on for the other videos. Pardon me, I'll probably just bring up other videos as I go in order to try and speed up and catch up, because I've just gotten so far behind, it's just ridiculous. So I'll probably have like extra videos in between. Yesterday was evening 3 of reading aloud, and I'm realizing that I need to do a significant amount of chapters and then do the editing. So I might do like, I have to figure this out because I need to sit down with what I have so far. Like, I'm getting to a point now. I read up to chapter 4 yesterday, and I'm at a point now where there's some things I need to add in, and I need to actually do some physical writing, like reviewing what I have so far. So I think tonight I'll be doing one more stream of one or two more chapters, or probably, it depends. At least one, possibly 2 more chapters. And then Friday I'll do a review of what happened so far in the story. Because I'm doing it differently. I'm not just simply reading aloud. I'm also editing and trying to get this ready to go. And last night I came across this one part where I had notes saying, you need to bring these people in earlier so there can be a development of getting to know these people, because this whole entire scene happened so soon, but time has passed and they need to mark more time. More stuff needs to happen before this takes place. So yeah, which is fine, because it just means I have to really, really drill down. And it was good because I figured out some important questions. I have to write that down now once I get off of this. But that's going to be probably my morning, along with trying to fix my websites, because my websites are having these issues. So I have to like go, the lovely people at my hosting place, I don't know if they fixed all of the websites or if they just went in and fixed one of them. If that's the case, then I have to go through and figure out what they did so I can redo it on all the other ones, or say, hi guys, can you just do it to the other ones and I will pay you, or whatever I need to do to make it happen. Something like that. Yeah. I was trying to look for where I was supposed to, it was a bunch of code. I had to try and find where the code was. That line that they said is supposed to be there, you just plunk in afterwards. That line, a very important line, is missing, and they have no other, it's just like it doesn't even make sense, because it's not even a regular line. It's not like a specific line of code. It's just a title, like a title bar, which doesn't even say, like, it's like it's an end statement, but it doesn't tell you what part of the end of the code, or if it's just like a section of the code it's at the end of. Who knows? At any rate, neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. I will say my hosting company is amazing. I love them very much. They've always been super, super helpful for me, and they did not disappoint. I just have to now figure out if they did all of my websites, or if they did just the one. Yeah, anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is about to go off again, so I'm going to let you go before my phone falls over. And I will talk to you in a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to get any sketching done that I'll be video recording or anything like that, but I'll try. Alrighty, talk to you in a bit. Alrighty. Hello. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. What is going on here? Anyway, good morning. Good morning. It is Friday morning. And yes, it's been a full week of the vlog. I hope to get this out edited and out on Monday for everybody, because otherwise it doesn't really make much sense for me to try and catch up. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a week of trying to get back on schedule, but a lot of things have changed during that as well. Like, we're having basically one of our cats is sick, so we have to give it medicine, and it's a 2-person job. And then also my partner's back to school right now, so he has to leave early. So between those two things, the morning schedule is completely out the window. And because I have to get up so early, I'm exhausted by the end of the day. Plus, I'm also getting back into exercising. So I'm adding in all these, like, the whole entire schedule is completely upended. It's okay, Artemis. We still love you. But as a result, it's not just getting back into the schedule after holiday. It's like that plus everything else that's all new to the schedule. Now, the medication's only temporary, and he'll be out of school in like a few months. So it's all these things are only temporary. But I'm also doing the reading, and that's coming along really nicely. Tonight I'll be talking about I'm going to be reading reading another chapter, and then I'm going to go over my whole entire overview of these first few chapters in order to get an idea of like what I need to do and that sort of thing. It's going to be a bit different because at least I'll be able to stay up later. I don't have to go to sleep unless I completely crash out. But that's what lots of coffee and sugary treats are for. So once I get that, then I'll be able to do stuff. And my weekend is going to be balanced between getting sewing done, because I need to start getting some prototypes done, because I have to get those pictures taken, because I have basically 3 weekends of picture taking, and then right before the last weekend I have to have everything all ready to go to apply for all of the markets, which I don't even know if I'll get in. It seems really, really, really competitive. And I don't know, everyone's wanting to do what the cool thing is crochet making, and not so much sewing like I do. I mean, I have a range of stuff, so there's that. And I know it means I just have to like start advertising, but I still need to have prototypes in place. I don't know. I think maybe it's actually too soon for me to try apply for markets. I can try applying after the fact, or I can just simply apply with what I've got and then try applying again later once I've got stuff in place. I don't know. It might be a bit of a push, because this year might be prototype year, where I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to be sewing, what they're going to look like, my choices. Because I'm going to need a base mark for the plushies. But not too much, because I am not, I just need like a few things to add to the table. Things I can lean into. So if I could have like 4 or 5 things I could sell, that way it fills up a table. If I need to like shift or like change, like adjust my table setup. With this weekend, I'm gonna get some short hiking done. I I have a couple games scheduled in the afternoon to play on Saturday with my partner, which will be nice. And then after that, it's going to devolve into me working on some sewing projects. I have plans. I just have to actually put them in place. It'll be fun. But for the most part, I think that's pretty much everything for today. I'm also going to work on video editing on Sunday. Video editing, cleaning, sewing, and a little bit of a hike. Yes. Okay, and that's pretty much everything. So, yeah. Now, this is the time where I can actually do... It's Friday. It is the last day of the vlog. I'm not going to be recording on the weekend. I might do streaming, but that's special streaming stuff. So instead, I will say goodbye, and I'll talk to you in the next vlog. Bye!